So I kind of had a rough start. When I was 1, my parents divorced, and I stayed with my mom, and she was an alcoholic and a drug addict. Eventually, when I was 5, she gave me and my sisters up to Child Protective Services, and we ended up in foster care. After that, I ended up with my dad, but he had a new family. He had a new wife and a new child, and I always kind of felt like an outsider. And to compensate for, feeling uncomfortable with myself and uncomfortable with my body, I started using drugs. And the only thing I was thinking about was, getting thinner was going to make me feel better about myself, make me feel like I had some sort of power, and that's what drugs did for me. And before I knew it, I was homeless, living on the streets, just going, living that chaotic lifestyle. So I eventually ended up in sober living, but then I found out I was pregnant, and the place where I was living at the time didn't, if you were pregnant, you couldn't stay there. So I was on the verge of becoming homeless, and I had to find a place to go, and I found Casa Teresa. So I moved into Casa Teresa about a month before Christmas, and I immediately felt like I was home, for the first time ever. Christmas at Casa was a really special time. I know me and all the other women, we all felt so cherished. We felt like kids again. Like it was all about us, and it was really nice to just feel that warmth and that tenderness, and know that everybody was working. All of the staff here was working to put something together that was really special for us, and this whole place was just glowing, waiting for Christmas. And I didn't have to worry about how I was going to be able to afford to buy presents for my, newborn baby, and, just everything was taken care of. And during the 2 years that I was living here, I went back to school, started pursuing my degree in nutrition. I got a promotion at the job I had at the time, and for the first time in my life, I felt like I was a whole person, a solid person. And because of Casa Teresa, I was able to get my life back on track for myself and my daughter. And this past summer, I graduated with a degree in nutrition from California State University, Long Beach. And I'm now pursuing my master's degree and completing an internship so that I can become a registered dietitian. And I'm 5 years clean, and my daughter is healthy and beautiful and just a complete treasure. Casa Teresa changed my life because it taught me my value. I never knew my value as a person before. That I was perfect just the way I was, that I didn't have to try to fit in anywhere. I didn't have to try to be someone I wasn't just so that people would love me. I just, that I was who I was, and that God put me here for a reason, and that He had great plans for me.